Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
1,
2, 3. Hey, guys.
1, 2, 1.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys. This is my sister Morgan. I think you've been in some videos, huh?
Yeah.
Today we're going to be doing a plant tour of all of her plants. Do you know how many you have?
23, I'm guessing.
Okay. She has some cute plants. Her room is really cute, and I thought it'd be fun to see like what she has. Oh, he found the Skittles. What she has in her collection. And have you bought plants, or have most of them come from me and Mom?
I've bought some, like those succulents or some I've bought.
Okay.
The rest have come from you guys.
Yeah, so we just kind of pass on plants to her. Okay, let's go look at her plants that she has in her house. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go by.
Thanks.
But before we get into the plants, huge thank you to Skillshare for making this video possible. Skillshare really is a great way to invest in ourselves and our personal growth. I love the fact that there's a wide variety of topics. I've learned about many different things such as productivity, video editing, photography, graphic design. I've also dabbled into the plant content available on Skillshare as well, and there's just a lot of really great information. If you're here, you probably have an interest in plants, and a course I can recommend, which I just recently finished, is called Indoor Gardening, Grow Houseplants, Veggies, and Herbs with Ekta Chaudhary. One of my big goals this year is to grow edible plants in my house. This video was a really great starting off point to get going on that, to feel the confidence to get going on that even. If there's a skill you've been interested in learning more about, now is a great time to get started because the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link down in my description box will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare to get learning. Again, it's the first 1,000 of you that follow that link. So go take advantage of that. Huge thank you to Skillshare for not only helping me learn about some new topics that I don't know where else I would learn about them, but also for making today's video possible. With all of that being said, let's get back into the plants. Okay, so this is her kitchen, and here she has a cissus rotundifolia, which is so kind of dying, but...
No, it was way worse.
Really?
Yeah, I brought it back to life.
Good work, Mo.
Thanks.
And then here we have an aglaonema. I believe this one is an aglaonema valentine, but I could be wrong. This is actually my sister Ellie's plant, but she moved to Korea.
I don't think she watered it forever, and then she gave it to me, and I did that, okay?
Morgan did that. Moving into the living room. Are these the only other 2 plants down here?
I moved them all upstairs because I didn't want to be a burden.
Nice. Okay, so here we have a Monstera adansonii narrow form, I believe. Yeah, this one is definitely narrow form. It's so cute in that pot.
That's my favorite.
I love it. That's really cute.
Yeah.
And it's grown a lot.
Yeah.
And then here we have a Monstera that's looking a little sad.
That was Ellie's too,
Oh, it was?
She sucks at taking care of
Yeah.
plants.
Okay, so this is another adoptee by Morgan.
That
when
I'm
Ellie...
bringing back to life.
Yeah. Those new leaves do look pretty good.
Thanks.
Okay, that's all that's down here. And then here is her bedroom. It's so cute.
Thanks.
Do you love the doggy? Kai's being a little rambunctious, so Morgan's gonna dip on this video and go babysit. When you first walk in, here is a Philodendron Brasil on the right, just in a little twine hanger, and it's so cute. The leaves are coming in really small, but they're coming in really close together. Like it's not stretching at all, so it looks just really full and cute. And I don't know, honestly, I love Philodendron Brasil. You guys know this already, but I think this might be one of the cutest Brazils I've personally ever seen. I don't know, I just really like the shape of it and how the leaves are coming in small but compact. You know what I mean? And then on the other side of her closet is this. There's a little medley pot. So it has a white butterfly Syngonium and then a Scindapsus pictus exotica. It's in this macrame plant hanger that she made, which is really cute. What is it? It's growing, they're propagating in water. So just a little combo pot there. That's really cute. Moving you down to the floor, here we have a Boston fern, which is crisping up, but honestly, when I walked in here and saw this, I didn't even know she had this plant, and I'm pretty impressed because you guys know my track record with ferns. I really struggle with them, so the fact she's able to keep this thing even alive, even though it is crisping up a little bit, I'm very, very impressed. What is going on here? Look, it's getting new growth. This is a different plant. That's a different kind of plant growing inside of the fern. So it's not even the fern really. I mean, I guess there's some crispy, but it is growing new fronds, which is really, really cool. So like parts of it are dying, but parts of it are growing. So I consider that a success, especially as far as ferns go. And next to that, she has a Spathiphyllum domino. This is my favorite kind of peace lily, actually. I think it's so cute. The leaves are like textured, and it has a little bit of white like modeling on it. I think they're really, really cute peace lilies. So hers looks really awesome, other than this one leaf. You know what? Sometimes leaves die. And then moving you up here onto the windowsill, she has an aloe vera, which is growing a little baby, and then just a little echeveria. I don't know what that is. Another echeveria. I don't know succulents. Echeveria, which is kind of stretching. And then this guy, which kind of looks like it's dying. I think it's a kind of sedum. And this is a north facing? Yes, I think it's a north facing window. Now we are turned around to the other side of the room. We're gonna start up on this wall. She made this cute little macrame. It's like a plant hanger type thing, but she thrifted this and then just bought this really fine macrame, and I don't know, I think it's so cute. That was really creative of her. And in it, she has some things propagating in water. So here is a little bit of Scindapsus pictus exotica, and here is some Heartleaf Philodendron, which is getting quite long, growing really well. I wonder what these roots look like. I don't want to pull it out and mess things up, but that's really cute, right? I think so. Okay, and then down here on this thing, which you may recognize from some of my older videos, this used to be mine. I used to have it in my house, and then I didn't need it in my new house, so I passed it along. Right here we have a ZZ, Zamiococcus zamifolia. This is the raven variety, so it grows in black. And again, you may recognize this. This was actually my plant that I passed along to her. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it anymore, and she did. I painted that pot, but she liked it, so I passed it along, and it's doing very well. It's grown quite a bit since she brought it here, so I'm really happy about that. And in here, in this like cup, she has some Rhaphidophora tetrasperma propagating, which goes all the way down here, kind of dangles down there. Here she has some lucky bamboo, which actually isn't bamboo at all. It's dracaena, a dracaena variety. I don't know like what dracaena variety it is, but half of it has died. One part is still alive. I don't know. Next to that is some lemon lime maranta, which is propagating. Wow, and it is well rooted. This is my favorite kind of maranta, I think. I think it's so cute. And next to that, she has a tiny little pot, little vine of Scindapsus argyraeus. Hers looks really cute, and the leaves are growing in really big. I had a pot of this in my house. I passed it along by now, but I don't know, it didn't grow this nice looking. The leaves came in like teeny tiny, and it was kind of losing the silver markings. I don't know why, but I think hers looks really nice. Like, it makes me kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of it, but oh well. And next to that, she has a watermelon peperomia, which I think needs to be watered. The leaves are a little bit soft. But that one's a pretty hard one to keep alive, in my opinion, so I'm a little bit impressed by that. Actually, a bit impressed by that. Moving you down to the next shelf, we have Hoya numularoides. Or no, this is string of nickels. It's not a Hoya. Forget what it is though, but yeah, it's actually a string of nickels, so scratch that last one. Kind of weird shaped. And right here, I think this is a Philodendron pedatum. Looks like a fresh cutting that she has in a Greek yogurt container, propagating in water. So, a little cutie. And next to that is Cebu blue, which I know for a fact she got this one from me. So it is a cutting from my mother plant, and it's growing really well. Her plant is so silvery, like so silvery. I have one of these at home, the mother plant to this actually, and it's not even this silver. So I'm like super, super impressed. I think this is just seriously beautiful, and it's growing really, really full. And yeah, look at how cute that pot is back there. That also used to be mine, and I passed it along because she has a really colorful room, and I just don't. Ryan doesn't like color, so wah wah. But yeah, Cebu blue. Up next on this little table here, we have a string of hearts, which is growing so well. Look at how big those leaves are. Are succulent leaves called leaves? I don't know, but it's getting the little hearts, and they're quite big. Has really good color, and I think it looks so cute in this little pot. And this one seems to be one that people kill often, so I'm impressed she's kept it alive for as long as she's had. She's had this for quite some time now, and I think it's so cute. Just above that, she has some Peperomia prostrata, which I might try and take a cutting of this because I actually don't have this, and I think it is very, very cute. This is kind of another hard one for people, I think. So again, very impressed. Look at how cute those little leaves are. They're so cute, right? I love it. And in this cute little turtle planter, she has a Pilia peperomioides, oides? I don't know. But it's growing pretty well. It's just a little tiny baby. And look, it has a new leaf. So cute. So there's those sections we just went through. Now on the other side of the table, we have this, which her cat knocked off of the table or something, and it is kind of declining, but it still looks really cute. I think it's a variety of Scindapsus or lipstick plant. Hopefully it'll bounce back. She's not too sure if it will, and I'm not too sure if it will, especially where I'm not entirely certain on what kind of plant this is. I'm leaning toward Scindapsus though, but if you know what it is, then please leave a comment, help us out. Here's hoping that it'll be okay because it's a really cute little thing. Who knows? Sometimes I just won't bounce back from that. Okay, and then up here, that is the cutest little planter. Up here, she has a Peperomia frost, Ripple Peperomia frost. Look at that new leaf. It's really cute. And I actually like, oh my gosh, look at all that new growth. That looks really good. It's happy. I really like how this is growing in the pot. Like it's kind of wonky and weird, but that's coming in nicely. But I personally like weird looking plants. So I don't know, I'm like a super fan. So far, I think this and the Cebu blue are my favorites in her room, but yeah. Wow. And I should also mention, she did move from her old apartment into this house. It's been a couple months now. But some of her plants, I think, probably went through a little bit of shock when she moved and are now just bouncing back. So that's something to keep in mind when you move and you have to put them into new like lighting conditions or even like humidity conditions, whatever, in a new space, a new home. Oftentimes they will go into shock and it's just a matter of time for them to bounce back. So be aware of that. Don't when you move, if you put your plant where you want it to be and it starts to like decline a little bit, obviously if the plant's like dead, that's one thing. But if your plant declines just for a brief period or loses some leaves all of a sudden, like give it time to acclimate to the new spot because it does take some time. It's not like sometimes they'll do just fine when you move them, but sometimes they don't. So you got to give them time because if you're like moving the plant repeatedly to all these different places, it doesn't really have a chance to acclimate. Moral of the story is that. On the ground here, so you guys saw that sad Monstera that was downstairs that belonged to Ellie. This is Morgan's Monstera that's doing really well. Look at how pretty it is. This leaf looks so nice. That's like perfect. Oh, she's doing so good with her plants. Good job, Momo. And up here we have an Aglaonema. I believe this one is Silver Bay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but look at that new leaf and that leaf. So this is a plant that's loving this new spot. Just behind that, she has a Silver Squill. Maybe I'll need to try and take a cutting of this also because I do not have this plant and I think it's cute. It might need watered. Feels a little soft. Maybe I'll water some plants for her. And then here we have a Philodendron Birkin, which is, you know, a Philodendron Birkin. I'm not a super fan of these, but hers is doing pretty good. That's that little section. There's me. Okay, and then up here, hanging on her mirror, she has a Burrotel, which I think I'm gonna take a few leaves of this because I wanna do some small pots, and this is a really great plant to put into small DIY planters. So, because it grows kind of slowly, but yeah, doing pretty well. Looks like she paid $14.98 for it, or she got it from my mom for free, and my mom paid $14.98 for it. Little cutie. And then over here, the last little section, which again is very cute. Look at how cute her cat's scratching post is. It's a little cactus. All right, so here she has some Philodendron Brazil kind of growing everywhere. And it is just growing in water in this long vase, which I think she did actually get this for me because that's my vase. So I probably passed this along to her. I could be wrong. And in front of that, she has a Sansevieria of some sort. I think this one might be a moonshine. I'm gonna move it to a little bit better light so you can see. I think this one is a moonshine that's kind of darkening up because it's in a little bit of a lower light, actually quite a bit of a lower light spot, but it's cute, right? It's weird, but cute. I love the weird ones. And then right here in this cutie turtle planter is just a good old golden pothos. You guys know how much I love golden pothos. Here we have a dead, completely dead parlor palm. Like, I don't think that there's any chance of this coming back at this point. It has definitely not been watered, probably since she moved. And then, you know, empty dirt pot with some crystals, because why not? And the last plant in here is actually, this was definitely a Hoya numularoides that is dead. So that's sad, but you know what? It happens. It happens. So those are all of the plants my sister has. I think her room is really cute and planty, and her plants are just kind of wild and a little bit unkempt, but that's okay. That's okay, because it makes them grow kind of weird, and I like that. I like the weird plants. But let me know what you thought of her plants. Let me know what you think what the identification of that one is. Really, I'm leaning toward lipstick plant, but it could be like a Hoya or Peperomia or something. Those kind of look the same sometimes. Let me know what you thought of her plants and her planty setup. I really like it. I think her room is so cute. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!